Yeah, welcome back to me, welcome back to Thailand. True Blue Thai from here in Thailand. Hope you're doing well. It is 1 Jan here in Thailand, which is Monday. Started off a lovely sunny morning, etc. But it's clouds coming over. I'm expecting some rain today. So, but still not. The rain is still rainy season's still not gone. You know, and when it goes, it goes. We won't see another bit of rain now once we go in the new year, for instance. I know it was hard to contemplate in your head. I would have think, "What? You're kidding me?" No, but yeah, but that's it, and that's what we'll do. And but there seems to be rain hanging around, and my Alexa gives me a message: "Bing, there will be rain tomorrow in the patio area." Oh yeah. Anyway, so great for running, great for instance, good exercise outside. Bit cold in the mornings. Again, I've had to sleep out in a different position, different area to avoid the cold, and I've got a blanket on me, for instance, which is very, very strange for me to sleep with a blanket on. For instance, normally have a t-shirt and a pair of shorts. That's it, fine, and that should basically normally attire in Thailand. Anyway, guys, so I'm in my little basement here, for instance, and sorry I hope you can see me, for instance, but it's my next door neighbour, again, they're all Thai people here, and he's watching a movie, and he's taking a day off by the looks of it, and he's watching a movie, and he plays music, is very noisy, so I decided to come out here. But we're saying that though, for instance, they've got the noise from that direction as well. So anyway, but never mind, these are the things. Right, okay, hope you're doing well. And it is 1 Jan, and we can, I'll split it up between the girls and the guys and the girls, because it's mainly it's the play ratings of the ladies, for instance, who so we had a bit of good news yesterday from the Chelsea game, and we're going to do some play ratings in a bit. But I'll just go for the guys, because the guys had for the first few minutes. So the guys were playing. They were playing last night. So England won 2-0 last night. Phil Foden came on as a sub. John Stones played the 90. Nicholas OReily got his second cap. Played the 90. Played good, okay, I believe. The only person who didn't play was James Trafford. Feel sorry for him. So he was on the bench. But that's England done and dusted. That's 4 players back. Portugal played as well. They beat Armenia 9-1. For instance, no Ronaldo. What's it called? But Ruben Diaz played. Matheus Nunes played, and Bernardo Silva played. No injuries. That's what I'm thinking about. What's on my mind? So that's another 4. That's 5, 6, 7. Norway played against Italy, and Norway stuffed Italy in Italy, in Rome. Boy. Donnarumma played for Italy, so sorry to see Donnarumma conceded so many goals, and 2 by Haaland. Excuse me guys, noise. What's it called? Erling Haaland, Oscar BOBB played, so that's another 3. That's 10 players back, for instance, so that's good. I believe we got Belgium today, so that's Oscar BOBB. Doku. So we've got 19 altogether players out. So we're at least 10 players back on the way back. So that was good. So let me just go through. No injuries reported so far. Don't know anything, but we'll. I haven't seen any reports of any injuries. But let's go through City. Nicholas OReily and John Stones both started with Phil Foden in the second half substitute as England rounding off their 2026 World Cup final Group K qualification campaign with a 2-0 win over to Albania. Thomas Tuchel's side has already sealed their place at next summer's showpiece and will be in the UK, USA, in Canada and Mexico. But they went into cash in Tiara seeking a seal to win a perfect qualifications record of 8 from 8. Yeah, I believe it's the record. And 2 late goals from half from skipper Kane. Let's go. But so did Haaland. Haaland was a more important game. For instance, Kepa saw England achieved that feat and also recorded a historical clean sweep of shutouts too. So they're playing well, England. Really are. What's it called? And Bellingham, waving his hands up because he got substituted. So happy we didn't get that guy. Really did. I think he's the right piece of garbage. He's not. Yeah. City also caught the eye thanks to their talent, technique, and big games intelligence. And John Stones demonstrated a mastery of art on opening a huge, effective hybrid midfielder. The three lines dominated their territory and possessive pit against a well-drilled, disciplined Albania. They created a number of excellent chances, most primarily from Jude Bellingham, Eze and Bukayo Saka. However, England were also indebted to the goalkeeper Dean Henderson, who produced a fine 52nd minute save to deny a host. But with the game still goalless, Foden was summoned from the bench midway through the second half when Foden changed the game, and the visitors patiently was finally rewarded in the 16th minute from time when Harry Kane passed an error host goalkeeper to fire close range. 8 minutes from time, Munchen's man headed home from a fine Marcus Rashford cloth. I was actually looking at that and I was thinking, Rashford now plays for Barcelona, but there's no United players at all. You know, it's just amazing. It really is. 8 minutes from time, yes sir. Meanwhile, Man City Meanwhile, City midfielder Ryan Cherki was second half substitute for France, who also sealed their place in the World Cup finals, rounding off their Group D campaign with a 3-1 away against Azerbaijan. That's 11. The hosts also taken a 4th minute lead in Baku through Rete Donetsk, 4th minute near power strike. France level with 17 minutes of Jean-Philippe Martinet headed home before taking the lead half an hour before. Okay, that's it really. I'm not going to talk about France. And Erling Haaland, the unstoppable Erling Haaland. So yeah, Norway 28th year absence of the World Cup is over thanks largely to the brilliance of Erling Haaland. Norwegians were all out. All but mathematically guaranteed a couple of qualifications against Italy. I think they conceded 9 goals and they won 4-1. So yeah, Italy, what's happened to you, mate? Honestly, you know, they might not even qualify again. It's just terrible. It really is. Anyway, so I'm not going to go into that. But anyway, so that's at least 11 players back now. But yeah. Anyway, so well gone to guys. Well gone to the no injuries so far. Fingers crossed. So 2 things I don't want here this week. It's injuries and 115, which I still think it could drop this week if it's going to drop. I thought it was going to drop next week, but it could drop this week. But let's see. But it's good to see that England, for instance, are doing well, and Norway qualifying with Erling Haaland. It's going to be great. Shame to see about Italy. But it's going to be a good tournament next season. Bit still already moaning about the bloody the weather. You know, it's going to be too hot. Oh, honestly, British people and your weather. Oh, honestly. We're saying that the Thais are moaning about the weather as well. Yeah. Oh, it drives me crazy. Where can I go? Where can I live where people are not going to moan about the hot weather? Please tell me. Right, okay. Let me have a look. Now, let's pop on to the ladies. Now, again, the good news yesterday was the fact that Chelsea got a point against Liverpool. Wow! Now, here we are, for instance, and I thought, look, continue Liverpool's lowly class. Where they are in the WSL. I thought, Man City struggling to beat Liverpool. We won, and even though they scored in the last minute, I thought, for instance, oh no, how terrible is that? And against Newcastle against Everton, but like the WSL table is so skewed. I don't get it at all. You got teams like West Ham playing really well, but no points. Then you got Arsenal, and then you got Liverpool, for instance, and Everton down at the bottom, and you're thinking, what the hell's going on? But then City, and then we're expecting I was criticising Man City's performance against Liverpool, only to find out that, for instance, Chelsea's gone over there with their fantastic team, their huge, massive, strong team, and actually and got a point. So. But now it just means the WSL is looking a lot more healthier for Manchester City. I think we're 24 points, Chelsea are 21. So, we're points ahead now. We're 4 points ahead in the WSL. Brilliant. Anyway, so let's pop on to the what's it called? Let's go into let's go. I'm going to go through this one here, so we're using this one. But let's have a look at the player ratings from yesterday. So let's go. No particular order. But let me just read from this website and see if we can agree with it as well. I've never seen this one before, so let me just go through it. Rebecca Canat opening goal from on the score, scoring on the 26th minute with a powerful header from Lauren Hemp's corner, guiding the ball back across to beat Safia Middleton Patel. The host doubled their advantage 4 minutes late before half time when Kieran Casper, low cross found Bunny Shaw sliding ahead of the keeper. Hemp made her first start since September after recovering from an ankle injury, captured her return with a horrendous, it's the second game. The first game she came against Everton. Everton. Cat returned thunderstroke at half time. The England international unleashed a left foot rocket into the near corner that killed any hopes United comeback. Right, so let's see what they've said, and I'll see if I can agree, disagree, see what I've put as well. They're saying outstanding performance, Lauren Hemp. The game standard out performance of her injury combat delivered attacking threat left her with a crowning her display with a stunning goal. 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. She didn't play the full 90, so can you give her 9 out of 10? She scored. She was the driving force. Again, to keep the pressure up. Again, tempo is always my thing. I also heard Andre talking about it as well. Tempo. And I was worried about the tempo dropped off against Newcastle, against Everton, and against Liverpool. But for instance, the girls really up for it, and we kept the tempo. And I think United just looked clueless. Matt Clinton, I think the United coach, he said, quote, considering there was a 3-0 difference, there was very little between the teams. What the hell are you looking at? He sounds like a typical bitter United fan, so for instance, I'm salty. Talk about salty. I'm sorry, City were just far by better, and it stays here. And Man City were far a better team. They didn't have a shot on goal. For instance, they didn't really do much. Jess Parr was quiet. Middleton, what was the name? Not Middleton. What was the name? Some of their best players, and the body who came on, etc. during the second half, that looked better. What's the goal? But didn't really trouble City too much. Again, I was watching the game with some guys on the shade of blue in America, and we're all sat there chatting away about. And he said it was the first time for a few weeks now where he's basically just felt like we're watching a friendly in the second half, because you'd never thought United would get back into it. We really didn't. So don't know what the hell he's talking about. So she's got a 9 out of 10. I give her a 9 out of 10. I've got to say, I give her a 9 out of 10. It's like, a great goal, a great performance. Even though she didn't play the 90, I think she definitely deserves a 9 out of 10. So I've done that. Vivian Niedermeyer, pure class throughout. An effort struck the post before she spent the match linking play beautifully with Hemp, dropping it into the holding midfield to find the final quarter hour, and look quite equally comfortable screening the defence. Okay, she's got an 8 out of 10. I would give her the same. I would give him Vivian 8 out of 10. I thought she should have scored when she hit the post, etc. But she all looked very, very dangerous, like she's done in the against Everton in the previous games. And again, she did look well with Bunny and Hemp, and for instance, and just look automatically comfortable. She looks a threat every time she gets the ball. She really does. She's the Phil Foden of Manchester City. Bunny Shaw, 8 out of 10. A constant aerial attack when troubled United's backline all afternoon. Her intelligent header to set up Canap's opening before she doubled the lead with the authority forced off after a headed collision ending, which I've already just talked to performance. 8 out of 10. Right, I give her an 8 out of 10, but I forgot about the fact that she did an assist for the first goal. But she always looked dangerous. Looks like that goal last week, etc., to win the game against Everton. I thought that was massive. because quite honestly, I think that she needed a goal. Strikers need goals, and I thought when she scored, I thought she looked really, really, really good after that. And yeah, so 8 out of 10. I'll give her an 8 out of 10. But now I'm thinking I should have given a bit more, because she did get a goal and an assist, but she did come out with an unheaded clash. But and I love the goal celebration. She was like, yeah. Rebecca Canap, 7 out of 10. Took her goal brilliantly and dealt with United's second half threats effectively, even though she escaped. She escaped a second yellow card when a lunging tackle into Melvin Mallard, that's United, went unpunished. Yeah, you'd say that, but again, I thought she always looked strong. She looks great. She was great to have her back. You can see the strength in her, and she was solid in defence. And yeah, so she's she with her defence, she's the Ruben Diaz or the Guardiola of our defenders, and she's really it's great to have her back, and she took a great goal. So I give her a 7. Did I give her a 7? Jade Rose, also great, 7 out of 10. Rebuffled Mawas, dangerously runs and showed bravely with a late goal clearance that resulted in a nasty head clash. Yeah, she got a nasty head clash, and but she's determined to keep the ball out of the net, and determined up. And if she has to stick her head in there, that's what she did. So yeah, well done, Jade, etc. Fantastic, and a lovely interview at the end as well. Laura Brinkham Brown, 7 out of 10, turned into a neat, composed display in midfield that will surely catch Samara Vigneman's attention for a competing England cap. 7 out of 10. I'll give her a 7 out of 10 as well. Again, I'll give the girls 7 or 8. Nobody's got a less than a 7. Some have got 7.5s, etc. for me. Yeah, I would. Yeah, she's absolutely comfortable in midfield. Looks really good. The girls seem to be growing in their roles now. They really do. Just like the men, it just really are. How's the Gower? 6 out of 10. Screening the back four after being denied an early goal after clear a goal by goal line clearance. 6 out of 10. Now I'll give her a 7. And she's always there, always playing the pass, always finding people. For instance, always look comfortable on the ball. So I'll give her a 7. Karen Kaspari, 7 out of 10. Bomb forward, relentless down the right, and provide the assistance for Shaw's goal with an inviting cross. She's going to be one of my favourites. I think I'll give her an 8. Kaspari, she always looked good. She always looks good in defence. She always looks great. And her crosses are great. It's not the first time I've seen her. Her and Lays Azabi. But I'll give her an 8. I think she always looked really comfortable on the ball. She's a great little defender, for instance, and great cross, for instance, a great 3-part goal, etc. For instance, when she received the ball, and great cross to Bunny. Layla Azabi, 5 out of 10. Looks incisive at the times, nearly setting up United's goal with a poor judgment of long balls. Not going for that one. I give her a 7, etc. I thought she looked good. There was a part she did the shoulder barge in the first half, etc. But she always looks confident on the ball. So I'm not going to give her a 5. No chance. I'm not having that at all. Mark's going to introduce Mellard to him. United outclassed. They're saying United outclassed. So for instance, and that's it. Oh well. What about Virginia? Virginia, I'm going to give her an 8, etc. For instance, I thought she played well as well. She always looks strong, commanding. When she gets the ball, she never loses it. So I'll give her an 8. Who have I missed? For instance, but sorry if I missed anybody at this stupid website. But according to this, these guys they said the same thing though. I don't know what the hell that Matt Skinner was talking about. Matt Skinner introduced Melvin Mallard at half-time to inject some threat. The French striker pushed back City briefly, but the damage was done and City controlled the tempo professionally and closer to match. The victory put City 4 points clear ahead of Chelsea and demonstrate their title credentials. United now 7 points off the pace must regroup after seeing their perfect away record shattered in emphatic fashion. Yes. So there you go. So don't know what he's saying. It sounds like salty. It sounds like what United were doing. Liverpool doing about the one goal. That one goal. If they would have scored that goal, there would have been a difference. Liverpool were outclassed, and United were outclassed, 100%. And the fans, you can tell, where they're all singing, "Yay!" that stupid song United sing, and it didn't hurt a peep out of them in the second half. So absolutely fantastic. great. I predicted City to win the league, Chelsea second, Arsenal third, Newton Heath fourth, or third and fourth, etc. And it's looked like it's coming that way. So really delighted. They've got Champions League again, I believe, this week, which means we got a full week because we got Notts Forest. We should go through into the the League Cup, for instance, quarterfinals. But at the moment, Manchester is blue. The boys won 3-0 against the Rags, and now the ladies have done the same against the Rags. And with Chelsea dropping points, Man City is sitting pretty on top of the WSL. I know it's only early. I don't want to be an Arsenal fan. Like Arsenal, we're going to win the league. That's it. I've always said Man City will win the league. I think we'll always get better. Got to keep the players fit. Keep the players fit. For instance, I think there's no reason why we shouldn't. And we can focus on what we need to focus on. So I am delighted with being a Man City fan at the moment. The boys are doing well and the girls are doing well. Great to be a blue. Yeah. Sorry, Ian Cheeseman, but always has been. Guys, gonna love you. Leave your true blue tie from Thailand. Like and subscribe. Tell me what you're thinking. I'll speak to you soon.